Hello everybody, Jam here, and welcome to my highlights from rounds 4 and 5, I think it is, of the Retro GTs hosted by Delta Online Racing. This week, as you might be able to tell already, is coming to you from Daytona, where we're racing on the sports car circuit. Qualifying back to the shorter version, as we've got 2 sprint races in this one, rather than 1 long endurance race. And that meant, 4 laps. Unlike both of the previous weeks, qualifying, however, I didn't set my fastest lap on my first lap. I actually managed to gradually improve throughout the session, and as you can see now, you're watching lap 4 of 4, which was the very final lap in qualifying, and this would prove to be my fastest lap of the bunch, and it's actually quite a considerable improvement compared to the previous 2. At the very, very start of the clip, you might have seen me cross the line and start this one. I think the previous best was a 42.8. The current fastest lap in the bottom left, as you can see, is a 42.6. And this lap we're already nearly quarter of a second up, so we can get a good run through the bus stop, which I know we do, because I know what happened. And you know it's going to be alright, because I've already told you this is my fastest lap. Anyway. And all that's left to do is power around the banking and head towards the start-finish line. Straight line speed, obviously very, very important here. Datsun's not bad. I like my Datsun. But its strength very much lies on corner exit of the very tight corners. Down there, down to a 42.2. Much, very good improvement from me there. Anyway, so that put me 13th out of 16 in the top lobby. I'm really happy, actually. I think this season's going really well for me. In terms of, well, it's just going well for me. This is my 3rd season of British GT. What am I talking about? Retro GT. And I think, I've been in the top lobby every race so far. I don't think I managed that for either of the previous ones. So, yeah, I'm really liking the car, really liking the series, going well. Can't ask for more, really. So, yeah, I started 13th, and once again, with the 2 different sprint races rather than 1 endurance race, I need to avoid being in the bottom 3 at the end of the first race. Whew. Because they get relegated to B lobby for the 2nd race. So yeah, that was quite a hectic start. Oh, don't get off the grass. Oh, there's a Corvette there. Corvettes, definitely cars to watch out for. Oh, that's tight on the inside. See, this is where the car excels. Getting your power down out of the tight corners, sort of hairpins that we've got here especially. But then, once that Corvette gets going, once it winds up, wait for it. Oh, there it is. See you later, Corvette. Yeah, that thing's pretty quick. Pretty quick. So we're now in 14th and we need to get a place. Still in 14th, on to lap 4. And Matt has shuffled down to 13th in the Nissan 300ZX Cunningham thing. Very nice car, that, actually. I do quite like it, but as I'm on the races in COD with you, I can't use that car because you just can't see anything from it. It's also very nice paint, always looks good on those Arsenal boys. Anyway, I'm getting rather off topic a lot today, aren't I? I was trying to overtake him, but couldn't quite. Ducked back into his slipstream, ducked back out of his slipstream. Slightly better on corner exit and at the top end, but I feel like that 300 has got a bit of a mid-range advantage, maybe. Anyway, I was on the outside going to turn 1, and as you can see, nothing really doing there. I can get a good exit from turn 1. Like I said, corner exit to my friend, but yeah, then you're going through that chicane and not really a lot you can do. Okay, so cutting on to... Oh, this is just later on that lap, and there's a big pack in front of us. There's what we got up there. A couple of Ferraris. The Ferrari's also very quick at top end. Not quite as quick as the Corvette, but they're up there. Matt's ended up out wide. There we go. There's P13. I'll take that. I was too busy looking at the Corvette and Ferrari up ahead. We're actually alongside one of the other Ferraris now. Really good corner exit. Get alongside, but once it gets going, see ya. And we're on a slight defensive line to the bus stop there. Next lap then, still in the same position. Ferrari in front, Nissan behind. We're looking up the inside into the first horseshoe. I'll tell you what, I was only really half looking there. Ferrari just ran wide. I'll take that. Up to P12. Very nice, thank you very much. Got a little bit of a buffer between me and the relegation zone now. On to lap 7 then. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, freebie. Made a mistake up ahead in the Corvette. And that is P6, which it isn't a net P6. There's a pit stop, mandatory pit stop between laps 5 and 10, I think it was. So yeah, I just haven't taken mine yet. And as you can see now, I'm up into 4th, going around the kink, getting a little bit too wide, and that's a big moment. Very fortunate that that didn't cost me oodles of time. If I do say so myself, that was quite a save, because it definitely could have cost me rotten. So on to lap 10 then, in 2nd place, but I'm second of 2 people that haven't pit. So we jump into the pits at the very last possible moment. And we exit the pits in P11, just ahead of Freebie, who we saw make that mistake a short while ago. Just before I made my mistake. Fortunately, mine wasn't quite so bad, so I come out just in front of him in P11. On to lap 12. What's this? So another lap later. Oh, that's really deep round turn 1. Come on, get going. Oh, you've straightened up too early. Oh, that's terrible. Flying across the grass, and I've shifted into the wrong gear. And here comes that vet. Fortunately, we were able to defend into the horseshoe, but you need a bit of a gap to the vet if you want any chance of staying in front. And yeah, it's just going to be inevitable. He's right there now. He's going to get me. Here we go. On the banking. It's just a matter of time. I'm sort of trying to defend the middle a little bit, make him pick a side, and yeah, he's just too quick on the straights. Not very good around the corners though. Try and fight back through the bus stop. Pretty impressive any time we managed to go side by side through there. But once again, you just wait for the Corvette to wind up, and it's see you later. Well, maybe not see you later. It's pretty bloody quick. And yeah, Ferrari in the mirrors. Just got to work on keeping them behind. I did just about have the pace to keep the Ferrari behind, but nothing else happened. And you can see Freebie just up the road, so at 2nd, 1.2 ahead. Wasn't massively quicker, but just straight line speed advantage tells the story really. And those are most of the results of the first race. So P12, I was 2 places outside the bottom 3, so I moved up 1 from my quali position, and I've stayed in for race 2. Can't ask for much more. So P12 on the grid for this 2nd race. The top 10 gets reversed. Haven't managed to get myself into the top 10 for a reverse grid yet, but you know, just staying in A lobby is the main thing, getting those points on the board. And yeah, fairly quiet start for me once again. We've got a couple of Corvettes right in front of us. Is that actually, there's 3 Corvettes right in front of me. You don't really want to be around any Corvettes, I found. And yeah, I've got a line of 3 of them right in front of me. I think that gap, yep, there we go. End of lap 2. And that gap to the Corvette is quite substantial. Yeah, we're in front of a couple of Ferraris as well, including the one that's on my outside right now. We're trying to defend into turn 1. That's going to get a little bit tight. Oh, I was running, didn't quite hold the apex like I was intending to. Where is he? He's over there. Didn't work for him, fortunately. He's actually lost a place in that. Bobby is now with us, just behind. It's not the same Nissan from first race. That was Bobby's teammate Matt. Matt, I think, ended up getting relegated while Bobby got promoted. So still, oh, who's off that over there? That's Rye in a Corvette. That is not a place you want to be. Oh, he was very fortunate to have stayed on the track, and now it's all congested. I'm in the back of a Corvette. I nearly hit the side of a different Corvette. Oh, that's very congested. Are we going around the outside? We're going around the outside. Come on, get the power down. Let's get to the outside of that Corvette. I know it's going to get me eventually, but just hold... Oh, no, that's the wall. Right, okay. So, oh, no, there's Bobby. So, yeah, so much for trying to get a really good exit. I've ended up losing a position. Obviously, being in the bottom 3 doesn't matter this time. Oh, there's another Corvette. Where'd he come from? Box him in. No, didn't work. Oh, there's a Ferrari, though. I kind of blocked him off. That was a bit dodgy. Sorry, Ferrari. I've lost track of where I was before all that again. Where are we? Yes. Corvette. Give me the drag. Give me the drag. Give me the draft. No, that's Nissan. Yeah. Straight line wise, my Datsun and Bobby's and Matt's Nissan relatively even, but the Ferraris and the Corvettes are just on another planet. Here we go. You can see that Prox arrow. Where is he? There's a Ferrari once again, flying round the outside as we go into turn 1. Can I lunge him into a defence again? I can. Tell you what, Bobby's a little bit wide in front as well. Come on, Datsun, use the Excel. There we go. That Ferrari, if he keeps doing that, he's going to get me eventually, but we'll defend whilst we can. All kind of stacked up into See, those Corvettes, they might be really, really, really quick round the oval, but not so great round the infield. So if you can capitalise, you don't really want to be held up because they can overtake you quite easily once again. Oh, a bit of a dodgy quality there. That's what happens when you just download the stream. Don't go off onto the grass. That's a sign. There's a Ferrari. He's over there. Oh crap. So yeah, flicked onto the grass and managed to hit a sign, which threw me sideways back onto the track. And then when I was looking to see where the Ferrari was so I didn't hit it, in doing so I managed to look away from where I needed to be looking for my braking zone and nearly rear-ended the car in front of me. Quite the eventful quick moment, that. Don't know where the Ferrari's gone, but we're still in 15th. Oh, he's picked up a couple of places. Come on, Ferrari. Oh, who's that? Rye having... Is that Rye? Rally Cap, sorry. Having a bit of a moment coming off of a hairpin there. As I keep mentioning, we're very good at the slow corners. So we've managed to jump alongside Bobby for the time being. But he's got a better run. We're going to be side by side going into the bus stop. And yeah, he's just that bit further ahead, so no point fighting that. Can we get a good exit though? Yeah. So Bobby's held up a little bit by Rally Cap. Corvette, just not as good around the corners. Maybe held Bobby up a little bit through the bus stop. Yeah, all this fighting does you no good really whatsoever. And with that, all three of the cars in front of me just pit and give me the clean air that I wanted. So I'm more than happy to take that. And when I eventually come in at the end of the pit window, lap 10, once again, I'm more than happy to just keep staying out in clean air. And when I do, I exit the pits in 11th place. I can't say I noticed what position I was in when everyone else came into the pits. But shortly before then, I was down in 15th. I've just noticed that we've had one lag out. But, oh, he's off. Yeah, okay, well, we can pounce here, but he's just going to come back past, isn't he? Oh, it's glorious seeing the car in front of you just make a mistake, and you think, oh, free position. And then you realise it's a Corvette and you're at Daytona, and it's, oh, free position for 2 minutes. I'm not even that. But yeah, look at that Corvette go. I'll tell you what, you really want to be looking at that Corvette go, because we're on the last lap now, and that's Jula just up ahead for P9, and that Corvette has just driven up to and past him. He's so quick. Bit of lag across the line for good measure as well from Jula, but hey, 13th in quali, 12th in race 1, 11th in race 2, so gradual slight improvement, lots of solid points on the board. It got a bit congested at times, but it was a relatively quiet evening. No major incidents, couple of bits here and there, but pretty happy with it. And after all that, I'm somehow 5th in the standings. I don't think that's quite right. You can see carried right at the bottom as the top person that's missed a round. And so I think by the time that drop scores are taken into account, I won't still be as high as 5th. But it's good for now. On to the teams. And I was the only one on my team actually making it today, so we dropped from 4th to 7th. We're looking at a 100-point gap to the group in front of us, which are all very close. So fingers crossed, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, that's it for the video. So until the next one, goodbye.